Ho ho! On time. What's up, people? Made it on time by 12 seconds. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get started nice and quick then, shall we? 'Cause we have a lot to do. I've not grinded Arena too hard today, although I was playing the game quite a bit. Most I've played the game while not in the arena, outside of Act 6, in a long time. But anywho, what's up, everybody? Dearest at Marvel Champions. Don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't got a tweet planned for today. Dragon sent it over $2 saying Slappy Monday. Wow. Is that a happy Monday, except Slappy Monday right there? Well, I mean, if it is the holiday, then alright. Slap. I went for something a little different that time. Wasn't the usual. Probably go back to the usual tomorrow, but you know. Dragon, thank you very much for the 2, though. I appreciate it. You're bad, BG? Am I? Am I? Yep. I mean, what better way to start off a stream than with a horrible pun? Yeah, it's a good point. Sean Kelly first one here, followed by Miro and Federico, Captain America, Chase. What up, everybody? Justine, Matt, having okay. Lakers bodyguard, yo there, or you there, Beaver. Congrats on being a dad. Hey, that's not even funny, man. Let's not even joke about that. That ain't cool, man. Got Donut Cop in here, Dragon, of course, Miguel. Welcome to the BG stream. We have Jugs, we have BGs. Good night, vampires. Dysentery Joe, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? I don't see you nearly enough anymore. I miss you. I hope you didn't catch that bad case of the dysentery. But what's up, real deal? Yeah, we'll get to cutoffs in a second here, guys. Hold up. We gotta do a tweet first. Hold on, let me bring your daughter in to say goodnight. She's being a pain in the butt. Of course she is. Speaking of, we'll go with that. Today, I pooped in the middle of the street. Lola. As I am now live. Okay. Tweet. I wish I had a picture of Lola to include in that. Ah, that would have made it. Oh well. What up, dog? You hear me talking about you? You being a pain? Ah, no, too close. Ah. Alright, what's up though, people? I know they cut my work nap, so I actually have to go to bed at regular time. Ah, dysentery, Joe. Say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. I understand, though. Alright. What up, though, people? I like the new look, PG. Yeah. A little bit of a change there with the pup, huh? Alright, anyway, let's do some cutoffs. I don't even know what these champions went for. Well, I kind of don't know what they went for. I know what Thing went for, which I was pretty spot on. It's pretty close to guessing a good number for it. Or it was a pretty good number for it. Looks like 5-star Green Goblin went for 22. Okay. I kind of wish I went for him, but at the same time, I don't really care that I didn't, I guess. I don't think he's going to change much. We'll say 23 for that dude. The 4-star did go for 5.5, and the 4-star thing did go for 2.928. Basically 2.93. So I'll leave that rate at 3 mil. Alright, there we go. Lakers Bodyguard sent it over to saying, how dare you deny being Lola's dad? Well, fine, you got me there. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. I appreciate it, man. Oh, speaking of, we have is William is in the chat saying BG Twitter please. The newborn. Ha ha ha! Congratulations. Saying he came today healthy and strong. That is awesome, man. Big time congratulations on that one, dude. That is awesome. Alright. Well, let's get this started, though. Yeah. Let's just get it started. Let's do it, man. I'm behind on the arenas. I was not grinding enough. I should have been grinding harder today, but I was preoccupied learning more about Namor. I have many things to share. Not today, but in the future. Hopefully. I'm here for the story of Lola, and Lola only. Well, what story? About the tweet? the tweet thing was that she just likes to poop in weird places. That's basically it. My wife's gonna tell the story. Yeah, I don't know all the details. My wife will say it. Making Namor a specific video? Yes. It won't be a full-on guide for Namor, but it'll have some good info in there. So yes. Day 12 in a row complete. Tomorrow off. Time for a celebratory drink. Rum, 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 rum. Wow, Demiak, you sound pumped about the rum. 2 up. What is 2 up? I see a kudos. I'm Lola's sugar daddy. That's why. Wow. Well, you're not wrong. Brian, where did Lola plop? My wife's gonna say it. I'll read out her comment in a second here. Alright, come on, Nightcrawler. Why do you always gotta do this? Nobody likes fighting you, dude. Go away. Here we go. Lola does her morning business. Nice and healthy. Wow. Then after breakfast, we go out for a walk. A nice walk. We get down the block where there's plenty of time for her to do her business. Hold on. This is only part 1. Hey BG, let my girlfriend open my second 6-star crystal earlier, and she pulled a Corvus for me. So freaking stoked. Dude. That is pretty awesome, man. You know you gotta do something nice for your girlfriend now. You gots to. Brian, where the hell is the rollover when you need it? Almost got Omega, but it stayed on Juggernaut. Rip. Yep. We all been there, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. Alright, I want to get the streak going in the 4-star featured. I want to knock out these units. I saw the Always Sunny episode with the Rumham yesterday. Yes, dude. That's a good episode. BG, I've had some sweet luck the last 12 hours. Cloud of Contempt. What you talking about, man? What'd you get? Past ranking up 4 stars in my progression, but is unduped Aegon worth 550 with the generic coming in the calendar? I mean, if you're saying you're not really using 4 stars anymore, then probably not. You could rank them up for fun if you're gonna have some fun with them or something like that, but otherwise, not really. Black Seraphim sent it over $2 saying, Dad? Dad! Black Seraphim. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. This is at least the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 12th time. I'm not your father. But thank you very much for the $2. I do appreciate it, man. Why? Why? Oh wait, we have the rest of the story from my wife here. Okay, so the first part says okay. A nice walk. We get down the block where there's plenty of time for her to do her business, but she always waits for an embarrassing time to drop. Today, however, there was a situation where there was a MVA, I'm not sure this, where the police were on the sidewalk taking information of the one who caused, motor vehicle accident, I guess that's what it is, the accident. Lola turns around, looks at the police square in the face, and drops her business. The officer was about to be upset with me for being nosy, so I pointed down at my dog's business as I pulled out her dog bag, and the police laughed. Basically, my dog said, F the police. She's a rebel. She's a big-time rebel. J Divine, what's up, dude? BG. I like asking you about gem questions because it makes you uncomfortable. It's true. So, would you use Mutant Awakening Gem on Havoc? I probably wouldn't, to be honest. I think he's great and all, but unless I had a very specific need for Havoc, then I don't think I would do it. Ooh, let's use some Fantastic Four people and Thanos, because why not? Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying, I don't know, it's funny. Wow, I didn't actually expect you to answer. But, well, thank you very much. You know, I forgot to update. This is a big old D when you sent over 2, but now that you sent over 4. Well, there we go. Now it's updated. Thank you, dude. Lil BG, what's up, Pyro HD? What's up, Pixie Bell? Knew Lola was a punk dog. Yep. Fight the power type of dog. Then today the landlord came by to show a unit to one of my coworkers, so Lola stepped outside on the shared deck to say hello. That's when Lola squints at us and pees. This is also after being let out. She is set to embarrass me. Yep. That's our dog. What's up, Matt? Oh, Cloud of Contempt. Yeah. Where's your last one at? Where's this good luck here? Got myself a 6-star Sue from a Cav and a 5-star Fury from a Basic. Damn, dude. That's some pretty sick pulls, man. Congrats on that, dude. I don't really think Invisible Woman really needs the Awaken ability. I think it's a decent Awaken ability, but she could be played unawakened. Not that you're gonna use her all the time, but she's got some cool utility that if you give her a chance, I think she's actually pretty sweet. And then Nick Fury, well, of course, Nick Fury is good. So that's awesome, dude. Speaking of Invisible Woman, though. So I run a 550 Sparky and have a 4-star Ghost Rider, and I haven't completed Act 5 yet, so would it be worth it to 455 my 5-star Blade? Yeah, absolutely. It's a great rank up. Brian, where are those banana pants I gave you? Banana pants? Sir, I'm not so sure that you gave me any such banana pants. Brian, last before I forget that I'm in here. Alright, Demiak, where's your last one? Demiak, this isn't you, but I'm gonna read this anyway. BG, since we last spoke, I got 2 Odins on the 4th, went after 6.1, and got myself Cav status. Only spent 1k units. As a reward, I bought 6 feature calves and 5 regular calves. Scored many 5s, but done with them. Dysentery Joe. I'm afraid it's too late. That's the same thing that everybody says. They're just gonna get 1. Well, you know what happens? Those are gateway calves. And now you're addicted, man. You don't know it yet, but you're addicted. Alright, Demiak. Tonight I worked inside with work lass. She brought up book, and I had to pretend that I knew how to read. It was tough. Yeah. I made it through drunk Minecraft times. Nice, dude. I'm happy that you made it through. Situations like that can be really difficult. Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying, you any... Why are the icons so small for the emojis now? You any... Is that Is that just cherries? Like you any cherries and poop? Someone explain this to me. I'm not sure what this means. But Black Seraphim, thank you very much for another 2. I think those are cherries. I don't know what happened, but like YouTube, the emojis used to be normal for me. And then, I don't know, ever since like a week ago, there must have been some update in YouTube land. And all of the emojis are just super, super small. They changed how they look, and like I can't even see them anymore. They're like smaller than the letters that people type. It's ridiculous. You're a gateway path? So, I bought a 34 inch, is that inch? Yeah, 34 inch, 29 by 1, 4K curved display for the new rig. Don't think I ever want to use or even look at any other monitor ever again. Dude, I know what you mean, man. I've got one of those curved monitor things myself that I'm looking at right now. It's quite nice. Right, you best not ignore Ryan Reynolds. You know he's a dreamboat. Is Ryan Reynolds in here right now? Oh, he is. You think having a boost to speed up quest energy would be a cool thing in-game? I don't know. I mean, you know, I always want more quest energy, yeah. But I don't really like those boosts. Because you usually have to buy them and everything. And it just, I don't know, doesn't feel very good. So I kind of like the energy as is right now. And then if they wanted to help, like, you know, allow us to do more things with our energy, give us more ways to get energy refills or lower energy costs in certain places or something like that. But yeah, it's kind of nice how it's set up right now, where it's just like every hour, you know, you got 10 energy. Wait, was this ever explained, the super chat with the cherries and the poop? Where is this? Did anyone say what it meant? I don't see anyone explaining. So BG, to catch you up, what's up, Dicer? Bought a 4th offer and took my gold pool to rank 5 because F it. Pulled a 6-star green goblin, duped my 6-star Drax, used that gem on Omega and got him to Sig 111. Then today, bought the $5 tech daily thing and duped my 5-star ghost. Well, hot freaking damn, dude. Dicer. Oh man, you hate running suicides too, right? You have like the perfect lineup for suicides now, though, man. With Ghost, Corvus, Omega. Damn, dude. That's pretty sick, though. Not that you have to use suicides to play those champions or whatever, but still. But man, that's good stuff. Very good stuff. You got cherries and poop. What does that mean, though? I don't know what that means. Just like actual cherries? Because I did eat cherries today. Maybe that's just what you're talking about. I'm a simple man. I don't know if this cherry means something else. Sometimes it does. Hey BG, I got a Venom the Duck 4-star from PHC. Very nice. Any tips how to use him and any tips on Sim Supreme? I have him as a rank 4, 4-star unawakened. Well, Sim Supreme I'm still figuring out myself. Legacy has a guide for Sim Supreme though. So you can go to, you can just type in MCOC, Legacy, Sim Supreme, and, the video will pop right up. As far as Venom the Duck goes, it's a little bit complicated, but I'll say this. The best buffs to get for him are the power gain. That one's really important. Crit and the fury. Like those by far are the most important. Some people stack up too much of the regen on Venom the Duck, which is nice. It's good to have a little bit of regen. But if you stack up too much regen, then you're probably not going to like him. Because if you think about some other characters that have high regen, think about someone like King Groot. Well, the dude has a lot of regen, but he hits for nothing, right? So sometimes people just stack the wrong buffs, and then end up not liking him or something like that. Or, you know, some people just don't like him just because they don't like him. But yeah, that's my advice, is stick to the more offensive buffs type of thing. Aside from that, yeah, he's a little bit complicated, so I can't go into a ton of detail here. Ishuda sent it over a couple of bucks. Ishuda, thank you very much, dude. Do you have a last message here? Where are we at? Hold up. Ishuda. There is no last message. Well, Ishuda, thank you very much for the 2, dude. I appreciate it, man. Hello, sir. I'm here. What's up, Doc McShotty? Not playing, though. Your background noise while I pack my stuff and prep to move to a new place this week. All right, man. Well, I hope your move goes super smoothly. And I will gladly be your background noise. BG, who should I upgrade? 4-star Havoc or 4-star Night Thrasher? I'll probably say Havoc, but, you know, either way. Yeah, I'd personally go Havoc. BG, have you ever fought a 565 duped Infinity Man with a 125 Groot in a death match? Takes freaking forever to finish. I can't say that I have. I'd probably just turn my phone off if that ever happened. Brian, I just pulled a 2-star Black Bolt. Is he any good? You know, no. So my alley mate put on a race between a few of us, first to 500k and put $40 on the line. Never have I been more dedicated to raising my base hero rating than now. Matt, that's awesome, dude. Get that 40 bucks, man. Do whatever you gotta do. Have you used Namor in War yet? No, I have not used Namor in War yet. I'm getting more comfortable with him, and I will bring him to War when the time is right, but the time has not been right yet. For my path, I pretty much have to bring Omega Red for the first few fights. It's not an option, you know. I'm fighting Juggernaut that's unstoppable for 90+% of the fight. That's not even an exaggeration. He's just always unstoppable. It's Spite with the node where he's unstoppable for what is it, 7 seconds? Every 8 seconds he's unstoppable. He goes unstoppable for 7. So, and then between those times when the unstoppable is down for those 8 seconds, he's throwing specials and going unstoppable some more. And yeah, the only thing I could do is stand there and let Deathfield take over. Brian said he's not good. Must mean this guy is God tier. Wow. Okay, don't take my advice. Go ahead. Play with your 2-star Black Bolt. So today I went to go get my grill out of the garage and out of Reflex. I locked my door. I was locked out of my apartment for 20 minutes. Had to break back in. Ain't too bad. Anybody call the cops on you? Nobody cared probably, right? They're like, it's just some guy breaking in. Hopefully he doesn't break into my place. Lock the doors, honey. There's someone going around breaking into places. BG, do you have hair under your bald cap? Tons, dude. Yeah, of course. I'm your fan. Please, I send a request. Accept me later. I'm sorry, man. I don't add anybody in game. The in-game friend system. It doesn't really do anything. There's like no reason to use it at all. So I don't. BG, why do streams at night? It's a good time to do them, man. Nice little chill, relaxation time. Get a little game on, you know what I mean? During the day, not today so much, but during the day, usually try to get some work done, or do whatever. And I mean, the nightly streams, they all started because I used to work late hours. I used to work from roughly 4 to like 12:30. Even though sometimes I went in a little bit earlier, sometimes I stayed there a little bit later. But I would usually be home by 1:30. Actually, that's right. The stream started at 1:30, didn't they? Or when did? Yeah, they did start at 1:30, right? And then eventually they went to 1. I think that's what it was. Because it took me, yeah, especially when I was riding my bike, it took me a while to get home and everything. BG, what's poppin'? What's up, Glory Man? Thoughts on the new buffs? I haven't looked at them yet. I want to wait until they actually hit the beta servers and we can actually try them out before I form an opinion on them. Because who knows what Kabam is going to change and adjust and all that stuff. Black Seraphim sending over a couple more bucks. Dang, dude. Sending over a lot tonight. Thank you very much. Saying, dating girl that is Arabic, I'm not. Advice. Talk. Communicate. You know, you don't know if there's different cultural things. You don't want to do anything that may be normal to you, but could be offensive in her culture, especially when it comes to her family. You know what I mean? And you know, vice versa. So, yeah, just communicate. Communication is always important in any relationship, but it's especially important when different upbringings, different cultures are involved, type of thing, you know? And that's about it. That's all the advice I got, man. I don't know. But thank you very much for another 2. I remember when the streams were called Late Night Cable Prep. That's going back some time now. Yeah, because I remember at around 10:29 I would get ready to claim my many first messages. Dude, that's true. You did claim many first messages. Yeah, Brian with a dating advice. Yeah, I've got tons of dating advice. BG, love your videos. Please give me a shout out. Okay. Shout out to Dallas. Thank you very much, dude. BG, just so you know, running sucks. Hashtag 20-minute run done. Hashtag itemless run, please. Well, I won't be doing those tonight, but I'm excited to get back in there. It's Bananas. B-R-I-A-N-G rant. What's up, dude? I'm tired of having a splitting headache. Ah, man. Royal, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hope that goes away for you. Sucks, man. BG, important question. When it rains, do you use an umbrella? No. Umbrella? What for? It's just water. Paul Simmons sending over a couple of bucks saying, first rank 5, duped Ghost or unduped Corvus? A duped Ghost. I mean, you know, I gotta always give the standard line here about Ghost, that she has a unique playstyle compared to all other champions in this game. And you have to make sure that you're comfortable with her playstyle before you decide to invest the biggest of resources into her. But if you're comfortable playing Ghost style, then, well, in my opinion, she's the strongest champion in the game by a long shot. So, yeah. But just make sure that you're comfortable with her, because, again, she's very different, and it doesn't matter how strong she is. If you can't play her, then go with someone else, you know. Like today, Brian spent the entire day in his office. I wanted to go for a walk with him. I asked if he wanted to go for a walk tonight. He said yes. We walked. I was happy. He was happy. Lola pooped. Yes, all of these things happened. It's true. The owner sending over a couple bucks. What's up, man? Saying just passed 10.1k prestige. Awesome, dude. Also just turned 30. Well, happy birthday. That is awesome. Congrats. The big 3-0. And some good old prestige right there. Very nice. Very nice. And thank you again for the 2. Hey BGs, started grinding units for a few things, mainly Cavalier 12k gem offer and suicides, but maybe for a few featured calves. Saw your unit farming vid last year and did that. Awesome, man. I think the units from battleships are terribly nerfed. 5 million battleships gave me around 4k units. Horrible. Normal crystals not uncollected. It's just a little bit of luck. Sometimes you get good pulls, sometimes you don't. They're definitely not nerfed. I see people pull them or open those things every single day. And yeah, it's just sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. That's kind of just how it is. You were a little bit on the low side. But, I mean, I guess that was pretty low. Actually, yeah, that was just doing the math here. Wait, 5 million battleships? Oh, holy crap! You know, you got terrible odds. I don't know what I was thinking. Was it really only 4,000 units? Because that's like less than half of the average. What the heck? That's some bizarre stuff right there. Yeesh. Sorry to hear that, man. You and BG share the same birthday. No! No, we do not. Oh, I know what to do. Drink enough to where I no longer mind dying in Minecraft. What happens when you die in Minecraft anyway? Do you just respawn somewhere, or do you have to, like, go join a different server or something like that? I can't imagine that would be the case. But BG 3.3 mil, a safe score. I did 4 mil last time because you said go 10% above your predictions. Did I say go 10% above my predictions? It doesn't sound like something I said. Maybe I did. I don't know, but normally that's not my advice. So that's why it sounds a little weird to me. But 3.3, I mean, I can't say that it's super safe, but you're likely to get the champion with that. Yeah, he went for 2.93 last time. And he's likely going to go for about the same. The higher you go, the safer you are. You're going to have to make that judgment call for yourself of how much you want to do. If you had the option BG, would you rank 2 a Cole, Darkhawk, or Omega? Or rank 5 Corvus, Killmonger, or Ghost? Really wondering whether 6s are the way to go right now. Royal, I am very anti 6-star. I would go with rank 5ing Ghost, personally. I've always been anti 6-star outside of some very specific circumstances. For example, if you know, I want to do a Legends run in 6.3, and I don't have a 5-star Ghost. I don't have a 5-star Corvus, and I'm assuming that these are still going to be some of the top champions for it. If I were to pull a 6-star of either of those, well, then I would have to rank up one of them, even though I don't really want to rank up a 6-star version of those. I'd rather just rank up the 5-stars. So, yeah, there's some situations like that. There are also some champions that don't need high sig levels. Like, if I pulled Sentinel twice, back-to-back, I'm a big Sentinel fan, and he just needs to be awakened. His sig level doesn't matter. So, I would consider ranking him up. I don't know, I might just leave him, you know, unranked, but I would at least consider ranking him up. You know, outside of these kind of specific situations, I am very for ranking up 5 stars and saying, hey, 6 stars, they're the future, but Ooh, well, they're not going anywhere. We can always rank them up later when we feel they are no longer the future and they are the present. I just don't feel like we're there yet. Soon, we're getting closer and closer every day, but we're not there yet. Speaking of prestige, where's the level up? Evening, by the way. What's up, Uber Soul? The level up event, you're saying? Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Thanks for the input. Hearing your advice always ripens my bananas. No problem, man. I figured out how to generate energy for Symbiote Supreme. Justin, not really, no. This man. I recommend checking out Legacy's video, I guess. I just kind of press buttons with that guy. I don't really know how the dude works. BG, for some reason, I've gotten really interested in graffiti videos again. I feel I may be getting the itch again. Advice? I don't know. I don't know what advice I have on that. What is most appealing about it to you? Is it just because it looks awesome? Or is there part of you that's like, this is done without permission and it's kind of fun to do things without permission type of thing, you know? Stuff that may not exactly be legal. Because that stuff looks really cool. But there's probably plenty of ways to do that stuff in a way that has no risk of you getting arrested or something like that, you know? Like, do some graffiti style stuff in your home kind of thing, you know? You're probably more creative with that stuff than I am, but what I'm imagining is like, don't even do it like on your wall exactly, but maybe get like, I don't even know what would be good for, but just like a big piece of like, would drywall be good? I don't even know. Whatever. But, you know, get a nice canvas. A nice big canvas that is basically like the size of your wall. This way you can, always like, take it with you or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't have advice for this stuff. Lakers Bodyguards sending over $1, though. Where are you at? Lakers Bodyguard. Tweet if you have a chance. Is that the... Okay, I think that was the last message at least. Hold up. What do we got? Corvus at 4 charges. Oh, about to lose this arena fight. Am I think I am. Corvus at 4 charges taken off that green dude on the power gain node. Slice him. Dice him. Dead. Nice, dude. Very nice. Yeah. Doing Corvus things. Oh, man. That's good stuff, though. Ishuda set it over another 10. Dude. Ishuda, is there a message this time? There must be. There most certainly must be. Let's see. Nope, there is not. Well, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate the now $12. I almost wonder, is there something wrong, though? That there's no message, or you're just like, screw the message. Here's $12. Either way, man, thank you very much. Wait, what did Dicer say? Damn, BG, who do you think I am? Ever heard of legal walls, bro? I don't know, man. I was just curious. I just wanted to know what was going on in your head. Asking for advice. If you didn't say advice, if you didn't say that part, then I probably would not have thought that. But when somebody said advice like that in that context, I'm thinking there may be something going on. I don't know. Is it Ask Brian for Advice Day? I guess so. Because the other day I was eating a... What? Eating a glass of juice and drinking a burger. And I walked in and my 24-year-old dog turning 18 next summer asked for a bite. Advice? My advice is to lay down, very still, in a safe place. And in a few hours, you're going to feel much better. You're going to feel alright. I don't know, dude. I don't know what you took, what you ate, what you somehow consumed, but it's doing things to you. I was just messing with you because of people asking you for advice for random stuff. Oh, well, okay. I thought you were being serious, man. BG, have you seen Spider-Man Far From Home yet? I have not. It's probably going to take me a while to see it. I still haven't seen Endgame, so I'll probably check out Endgame before I see that movie. What's up, BG? Just joined the stream. How's it going? It's going good, man. Hope you're doing well. Just hitting up this arena, you know, the usual. What's the strategy fighting against the Nihilus? Man, I don't even know. I kind of just cross my fingers, hope for the best. Usually fight him with Omega Red, and hope that the Death Field does what it's supposed to do, and that's about it. I feel like Corvus is great, but I still want to learn how to play Ghost and Quake. Oh, of course. Gotta learn how to play all of them. And so far, I know how to play none of them. What's up, Apuda? Oh, geez, sorry, Apudas. Hi, BG. Does the thing deserve Science Awakening Gem? Don't have Void or Cap Infinity. Yeah, some people say he doesn't need to be awakened to be playable and all that, but depending on the situation, his awaken ability is amazing. Like, if you've ever seen someone use Thing versus the champion, he needs to be awakened for that, where he kind of just stands there and never takes any damage. So in some situations he needs to be awakened, and in others he doesn't at all. BG, don't hurt yourself giving out advice to people. Pixie Bell every day. I ate a glass of juice. Damn, Brian, you literally just read it. Good point. Maybe you should go to the hospital if you're eating glasses of juice. Currently taking Dark Hawk to 565 with the gem over OG Vision. Y'all talk me out of it? Is that what that is? I like Dark Hawk. I would never talk you out of ranking up a Dark Hawk. As long as you have a good amount of Sig stones. I feel like he needs a decently high Sig level. Brian, do you need to use the bathroom? I'm thinking about taking a shower. Advice? Wow, no, I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. People surprised at BG not having seen Endgame yet. Must be new. Are people surprised by that? Yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet. Guys, it takes me a long time to see movies. It wasn't too long ago that I saw Infinity War. Actually, it's been a few months now, so hey, I'm not that far behind, now that I think about it. BG, what rock are you hiding under, man? Oh, about the movie? Look, here's the thing, guys. For anyone who doesn't know, I like this game. I like this game a lot. But Marvel, it's cool and all, but I see, the thing is I just don't care about it too much. I don't know who these characters are. You know, as far as I know, like, Kabam could have made up the characters that are on screen right now. Actually, that's a bad example, because, alright, Iron Man and Colossus, I guess I knew these characters before I started playing this game. But, you know, half of the characters that get released, I've never even heard of before. And seeing the movies, yeah, I see them, but they take me a while. I wait till they hit some kind of streaming platform or something like that, you know. I'll leave it at that. I haven't been to the movies, the actual movie theaters, in almost 2 years now. Black Seraphim sending over $2, 2 more bucks, saying spunk. ... Advice? Wash your hands, son. That's my advice. I don't know. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Hold on one sec. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Black Seraphim. Appreciate it, man. Wait a minute. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I had to check a couple things. So is the Nick Fury and Quake synergy bugged or something? Because it seems kind of useless if playing Quake style gets rid of your 3 charges. Thought it was a failsafe for when to mistime parry. No, I think that's just how it's supposed to work. It's just not really useful for Quake. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's useful with the other guys, but I haven't found it to be useful. Black Servers. Wait, no. Never mind. I'm way scrolled up here. I heard a super chat ding. And I scrolled down. I saw Black Seraphims again. Alright. Chicken Tender. That is the next super chat. Where are you at, dude? Forgot. Advice? Wait, what? Oh, wait. I was just reading that one. I was just reading your message. What does forgot advice mean, though? You forgot what advice I gave you for eating that glass of juice? Go to the doctors, man. You probably have shards of glass inside of you poking around your guts right now. Gabe sending over a couple of bucks. Gabe Gomez, where are you at? Been 2 years. I haven't played this. What's new, bro? In 2 years? Well, I don't know what story content was out when you stopped playing, but we're now halfway through Act 6, or at least it's released. It's very difficult, so you're likely we need to get some new champions and stuff like that if you were coming back. They've added some other solo content, some permanent, very difficult solo content called back issues that have a difficulty known as variant. So that's like the high-end, actually map 7 of Alliance Quest 2. So that's like the high-end stuff in the game. They have added other things aside from just like hardcore endgame type stuff too, though. There's dungeons, which I think they added those about 1.5 years ago now, something like that. The second 2 weeks of every month, Kabam brings out these dungeons where you can kind of team up with an alliance mate or a friend or whoever you want, really, and you go through these dungeons. They're pretty fun. The rewards are a little bit meh, so generally people feel pretty meh about dungeons in general. Fair warning. But it's worth trying if you haven't played it at least. What else? A bunch of new characters, of course. That's all I can really think of. Might be other things, but that's all I got. Thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it, man. Welcome back. No, I knew I was going to get hit by that. I don't know what I was thinking, man. Don't armor shatter me, Medusa. These Kang teams have got to go. Ishuda, dude, what is going on, man? Tell me there's no message again? This time it's 20 bucks? Dude. Have you been taking lessons from last Zarnian or something? What is this? I'm gonna check again. Where are you at, dude? Gotta be something this time. Nope. Of course not. Well, dude, Ishuda, thank you, man. For the very generous $32 now, dude. Thank you, man. BG, you think there will be an Act 7 because end of Act 5 said to be concluded in Act 6. Thoughts? We already talked to Kabam about it. No, there is not going to be an Act 7. But there is going to be an Act 1 again. The Acts 1 through 6, as we know it today. This is the first story arc in the game. And then Kabam is going to release another story arc that is going to go in a different direction, I guess. Kind of like a different comic series type of thing. And yeah, it's like acts 1 through 6, they're going to all get like, you know, smushed down into in like one little thing that you can click on instead of having like just going into the story content and seeing all the acts laid out. It would just be its own thing. Then you click on that and then you'll see them all. And then you could also, you know, do the new one too. And I don't know how they're gonna work it, what the difficulty is gonna be like, because if it's Act 1 again, does that mean it's easy content or what? Like, I don't know. Do you just call upon the Zarnian? Oh snap, wow. Here we go, a message finally from Ishuda saying, "You are my favorite bald man." Well, Ishuda, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. So 7-star champions are real? No, there are no 7-star champions. Maybe one day, who knows, but no. No 7 stars. I know that I would have stopped playing this game a year ago if these weren't Marvel characters. Most people probably would have. Yeah, I think a lot of people play this game because of their love of Marvel. And I don't hate Marvel in any way. It's just, I don't know. I mean, the characters and like the art style in this game, I am a big fan of. So, if it was a different universe, different IP, whatever, then yeah, like it probably wouldn't be as cool. So I'm happy for that. I'm also happy that other people get excited, because a lot of other people, they don't get excited about the same things I get excited about. Like, I get excited when a new quest comes out, like Act 6, or like one of the back issues and stuff like that. Like, that's the stuff that I'm into, but not everybody's into that stuff. But most people at least get excited just learning about the different characters that are being released in this game, and that's cool. And my favorite bald man of all time is Michael Jordan, but BG comes right after him. Well, that's still pretty amazing that I'm second to Michael Jordan. I'll take that. Hey BG, how worth it do you think it is to save for the offer 6.1? I can basically finish 6.1 whenever, but I've got 2.5k units. Just go for it or wait. It depends on how fast you're going to get the rest of those units. If it's going to take you the rest of the year to get those units, don't worry about it. Just get Cavalier. If it's going to take you a month to get them, because some people can get them in a month, then hey, I would recommend waiting out the month and getting that offer. It's hard to say exactly like what the right timing is. There'll be other offers to spend your units. Kabam will make sure of that. So, you know, if you're worried about missing out on a good offer, don't worry about it. Like Cyber Monday is very likely going to have better offers than the 6.1 offer if 4th of July already was better. So yeah, you could just choose to get Cavalier and do it that way if you want. Brian would love this game 1,000 times more if the characters were wizards, fairies, goblins, trolls, etc. Maybe not 1,000 times more, but maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I am definitely more into some of that stuff, even though the way you put it doesn't make it sound as cool. But I am into some of that stuff more so. But would this game work with those types of characters? I don't know. Beaver doesn't like Marvel, watches one movie every time he gets reincarnated. What? Alright, done pack for the night. Time to finish Variant 1. 1.25 paths left to go. Ooh, Doc McShoddy. Running low on resources / units. Wish me luck. Well, good luck, man. Take your time with the last path if you need it. Freaking nerd. Yeah, a little bit. I get excited when I finally get back around to seeing the lovely BG face lighting up a tiny corner of the screen. Hashtag SwitchBG Endgame. Dude, Slugberg, what's up, man? Should I do it? Should I switch it? Should I go full on? I don't know what that means. Even go full on. Should I go full screen? I don't even have that set up. Otherwise, I would do it for a split second, but yeah. BG, I never thought I'd say this, but I have more units than you right now, which is saying a lot for how terrible I am with saving units, but saving for July 4th made me a cheapskate. Well, dude, being cheap is what it's all about, alright? If you keep up being cheap, then you're well on your way to getting the Cyber Monday offers when those roll around. Hey BG, who would be a better counter for 6.2, Taskmaster card or Captain American Express? Ooh. You know, probably Taskmaster card, if I had to guess. Like, I don't have either of them. Actually, I think I do have them. Is it MasterCard? I don't know. Whatever my wife's credit card is. I don't remember which one it is, though. Yes, tiny corner for game, large BG cam. I don't want to scare anyone away, so I'm going to leave it alone for right now. Maybe when I actually get good lighting and this background doesn't look like garbage. Man, how long am I going to wait on that, huh? I really need to take care of that stuff. Get some good lighting. Get my poster back up or something. Possibly... Nah, never mind. We'll leave it at that. That's already too much. That's already enough for me. What? These aren't DC characters. Do you want some DC characters? I think a lot of people would like if there were some DC characters in this game. Personally, I wouldn't mind if they added, like, Ninja Turtles or something like that, you know? Maybe the Street Sharks. If Kabam wants to add those, I'd be down. No, with bad lighting and low bitrate, but yes to the poster. Okay, alright, as soon as I get that poster then. Gabe Gomez sent it over another 5. Dude, thank you very much. Saying Gwenpool was when I quit. Okay, that was a while ago. The game got boring and I slowly stopped playing the game, and this game doesn't have that spark I had when the Perfect Block team. Aha, okay. I understand a lot of people like the Perfect Block team. I myself was not really a fan of it. And actually, that's when I started liking this game, when Kabam removed that Perfect Block team. But, yeah, I understand. Some people really liked it, and I'm sure a bunch of people stopped playing around that time and just never fell back in love with it. Shelf, I gave you shelf money, dingus. I know, Star, you did. I gotta find the right one. I have to admit, I haven't been looking all that hard. I will actually try to find something as soon as possible, though, because I do need to get this place in better shape here. It's not so good at the moment. I mean, they've got Hyperion counts as DC. Pretty much. It's close enough, right? Gabe, thank you very much once again for the 5, though, dude. And I don't know if you're back to actually playing or if you're just checking in on things. But if you are back to actually playing, well, then I hope the game gives you that spark again. Brian, I'm going to get you a green screen, but you got to promise to wear a green suit so you're floating head during every stream. You know, I wasn't on board with the idea of a green screen until you mentioned that I can just be a floating head, and, well, maybe now I'm on board with the idea. I actually think that could be pretty funny. I would have to wear it, like, all the way up to the neck, though, so you just see, or maybe just my eyes would be showing. Ooh. Oh man, you give me some ideas here that I feel like I need to try. But Chicken Tender, you sent over a buck. Is that the one I was just reading? That was the one I was just reading. Dude, that's twice in one stream. Well, thank you very much for the buck, dude. The game gets so much better without perfect block. I wish they'd make more unpopular changes that keep the game fresh. I agree. I completely agree. I sometimes want to go on big rants about the unpopular changes that I would like to see. And lately it's been getting difficult to talk about, to not talk about one of the biggest ones, but I'll hold back for now, still. No mercy, nerf everyone. Yes, dude, exactly. Basically, yeah. Spray painted ski mask. Well, that's a good idea if I've ever heard one. Yeah, I do need to do that. Green screen with spray painted ski mask. And yeah, we actually have some furniture now. We just, like, my little office studio, whatever you want to call this little room here, it looks like garbage still. But our place is actually looking pretty good elsewhere. We're finding some good stuff slowly. We're not settling on anything and getting some garbage that we're not going to be happy with. We've done that in the past, and that sucked. So we're getting some good stuff. They can make all the unpopular changes as long as they don't touch my Quake, or else I'm going to Kabam HQ dressed as Quake, and I'm not letting anyone in. Like, you're going to stand guard there? Well, best of luck to you on that. Gabe sent over another $5. Dude, how much have you sent over? This is 12 from me. Thank you very much. Saying, I'm just checking things. This game is like a job, man. Alliance things. Lord MX79. What do you think of my account? If you have the time to check, thank you, bro. Sure, check it out real quick. Thank you, dude. Yeah, this game is very time-consuming, that's for sure. I guess one of my favorite things about just games in general, whoops, where am I at here, is this, that there's so many different games out there that everyone can find kind of the game that they prefer and play that game. And although this game is pretty time-consuming, to some extent I like that. Not always, but certainly to some extent I like that. Okay, so you got a 455 Star-Lord. Oh, well, okay. I'm not saying that you should start up the game again, alright? Only if you want to. But I'm just going to let you in on what's going on right now. This way you can decide for yourself. You want to play, you don't want to play, whatever you want to do, whatever's going to make you happy. But I noticed here that you have an unawakened Star-Lord. Right now there's an event going on. There's like some super summoner appreciation calendar, where at the end of it, there's a 5-star awakening gem crystal. And yeah, it's up to you if you want to log in, claim this thing, and maybe get a gem to awaken that Star-Lord if that's something that you just kind of always wanted to do or something, you know. To be totally honest, there are better champions these days, but at the same time, you know, I've played games in the past where it was like, well, I kind of just wanted to play whatever was good when I was like actually playing the game or something. But yeah, something to keep in mind. Who knows if you'd even get the right class type out of it, but figured I'd let you in on that detail. But dude, thank you very much for, like I said, the now $12. Thank you. If you get the green screen, make sure you get a green bald cap, not to Photoshop in hair, but to make it more bald. Yes, I need to do all these things now, I feel. Is the login grace period still okay for Awakening Gem? Apparently. Somebody said it was. Which I guess if you logged in today, I mean, I guess it's like 8 days behind, or because it rolled out 1 day later, or so, I don't know. It looks like you wouldn't get it, but I think because of if you logged in today and it would start the calendar, and then there was 1 day where people were late, and I'm like a day ahead of most people. Today might be like the last day to do it. I think that's how it works, at least. I know there's some people out there that have been thinking about starting up a new account to take advantage of that. Me personally, I'm good with the one account. I don't feel like starting up another one, but some people like doing that, which I totally get. If he hasn't logged in for 2 years, I'd bet that he'd get a juicy gift from Kabam just for coming back if he logged in right now. That's true, too. Have you logged into the game, or just stopping by the stream to kind of check on some things? Kind of curious about that. Alright, anyway, let's go back to the arena. BG, do you remember when you accidentally awakened Wolverine on stream? I do remember, yes. It's a good time. Have you seen the rank 2 6-star duped Venom the Duck dual target? No, I have not. But that's pretty awesome. You know, I was talking earlier how I'm still not a fan of rank 2ing 6-star champions, but if I ever had a 6-star awakened Venom the Duck, well, I'd be pretty damn tempted. Marvel has so many universes that I'm sure there's one with knights, dragons, wizards, trolls, druids, etc. You're probably right. For all I know, all that stuff is owned by Marvel, or I guess owned by Disney. They own anytime anyone uses a troll in any way, Disney gets a little bit of cut. You know, they get a little bit of the profits. Well, if you can't log in because you're permanently banned, or what if you can't? Well, then if you're permanently banned, I don't think those login rewards are going to matter to you. You know. I need to start up a new account. BG, can you please ask Kabam to buff Cole's block proficiency? His gameplay requires parry and heavy. Honestly, I like Cole the way he is. You know, we were talking a little bit about unpopular opinions and nerf everyone and stuff like that. Cole, in my opinion, is a great example of balance. His damage is ridiculous. It's one of the highest, you know, damaging characters in the entire game. Some crazy burst damage, but he doesn't come with immunities, and you actually have to take some damage while blocking and parrying and stuff like that. And I think he's great as is. It's these other characters that have all that damage, plus this and this and this and this and all the utility in the world that make it seem like, well, who cares about Cole? I've been playing this new Minecraft world for an hour, and I've yet to place any building blocks. I've just been exploring. Dude, I feel like that's what that game is mostly about, isn't it? I've never played it still, but I know a lot of people that do play it, and that's kind of what they do. What's up, Jaylon? Cobra Kai, Obsidian, the best defense is more offense. Dude, that is perfect. Yes, man. Brian, so I actually hate myself because I ranked up Rhino for a node in Variant 2. Then I pulled a 6-star Rolk. Why do they gotta do me like that? No gold, no green ISO to be seen. They do this on purpose. They do it on purpose, man. But Rhino's pretty cool. Actually, wait, is it Rhino that gets the bonus in the quest with the boss who, it's like some Adaptoid or something like that that has high evade or something? Is that the one where Rhino was buffed in, or was it other characters? I think that's, like, Juggernaut was, had a special node buff in that quest too, but I can't remember who else. I want to say it's Rhino. Brian, you're going to boycott Kabam because there are not enough nerfs. Yes, I am. They're not going to get another cent from me until they unleash the nerfs. BG, what can I do to beat the 4.2.6 Magneto? Remind me what he has again. Is that the one? I think he has like a 1% regen, 1% constant regen or something like that. High damage characters, high damage output characters can overcome that regen, or you can get a little bit of heal block. I think. Again, I don't remember what the nodes are. Maybe he has some immunity to that or something. But I don't remember. I'm sorry. Remember when Rhino was key to Event Quest Legend runs? Was he ever key to Legend runs? I know some people actually use Juggernaut for like the low level content, but I never remember Rhino being part of it. Rhino was buffed in 2.1 of Variant 2. Okay, all right. I think that's the same quest I was talking about. Good morning from Pakistan, BG. I pulled a 6-star Hulkbuster a few days ago, which is my very first 6-star. And I was wondering if you or anyone here knows about any future buffs. Chris, I'm sorry to tell you, there are no future buffs for Hulkbuster yet announced. Hopefully one day, man, because, yeah, he's not very good in this game. But for right now, it's just going to be some arena points for you. And that's probably about it. Gabe sent over another 2 saying, after all these years and Android MCOC still sucks. Actually, it's gotten a lot better. I do still think the game is better on iOS, yeah. Which is unfortunate because I do prefer Android myself, but I kind of switched over to iOS a few years back now. Just because, well, I needed a new phone anyway, and I guess I didn't really care whether it was going to be Android or iPhone. And then after I got the iPhone, I was like, oh, I kind of miss my Android. But yeah, the game still, in my opinion, does run smoother on iOS. But, dude, I was using a Note 5, and it was like 20-second load times. And then there were a few updates right around nerf time, actually, right around 12.0, a little bit after that, I think, where you know, they must have made some optimizations or something. I remember there was someone who made a video about it, Blackened, I think was his name, talking about how, or what Kabam did to kind of increase or decrease the loading times for Android. And it seems like it's just gotten a little bit better and better over time. So, yeah, still runs better on iOS, but they've made some improvements. Dude, thank you very much for another 2, though. I appreciate it. My wife plays on a Pixel 2, and I think there's only like a 1 second difference in load time between our devices. But one time she asked me to show her like how to play one of her champions, and you know, I've like never completed any content or grinded or anything like that on her account, but you know, I just showed her real quick like how an ability worked fighting Winter Soldier, and it did feel a little bit off. It did feel a little bit less responsive when I was trying to swipe and everything. Gabe sent it over another 2. Dude, thank you. Saying, wow, I got a free 4-star and I'm using Note 9 and S10 Plus. Oh, damn. I think those are even newer than my wife's phone. So the loading should be good, but maybe the responsiveness, like I was saying, may not be so good. But dude, thank you very much for another 2. Hulkbuster buff proposal, dash back and hold block for 1.5 seconds, and Hulkbuster suit pops open. Regular ass Iron Man pops out, and you just use him for the fight. Wow. Is that a buff or is that a nerf? I can't even tell. A little bit of both, maybe. I don't even know. And we got a word from Star. What is this? Ah, Star, I can't even pronounce this word. Why do you do this to me? Cat optromancy? Is that when cats come back from the grave? Or maybe that's a word used for the Cats musical. Somebody made that up strictly for the Cats musical when they return to Broadway. Which I don't know if they have returned to Broadway, but I'm hoping, because we all need more Cats the musical in our lives. So that's my guess. Did I say that'd be a major improvement? Hell, I'd fight with regular old Mark Ruffalo as a human. Wow. I have a jump on demand with T-Mobile. I've played on all recent phones and the S10 or the OnePlus 7 Pro. What's the consensus here? Is it good? Is it bad? First 5-star was Saberman, but now I got Magneto, Black Panther Civil War, and King Groot back to back. Ooh, yeah, a little bit downhill, I would say there. You know, I tell you though, not that I think most people would care about King Groot, but I've recently been wanting to try out a high-level King Groot, like a Sig 200 max level, just to see like exactly how good the survivability is. I think maybe he would have some use in Act 6, but it's a maybe. I mean, actually, it's already been proven with certain things in 6.1, but I haven't seen any gameplay of him in 6.2. But I think somebody, somebody definitely posted it on Reddit where King Groot was taking down the Crossbones boss in 6.1. It took them forever, but they still got it done, which is pretty cool. What's the health pool on a 565 King Groot? It's like 40k, man. It's huge. BG, has Tater stopped YouTubing? Pretty much, yeah. He does a stream every now and again. But for the most part, yeah, no, he doesn't really have time for that stuff. I don't know exactly what the story is. I think he wanted to do it a little bit more, but I think he either got a promotion or a new job or something like that a while back. He's been pretty busy with that. Brian, I have a Note 8 and iPad Pro, and the Android is less responsive. Some specials I cannot evade on the Android. Yeah, that's something I noticed too. They've made improvements, but yeah, it's just not the same, right? King Groot heals like 7.5k each cooldown. Sig 200 565. That's pretty sick, especially you know. Hold on, actually, let's go to let's go check out the actual stats here. Let me pull it open. 5-star, Sig 200. So yeah, like nearly 7.6k, but that's before the recovery mastery. So with the recovery mastery, it's 8,700. How crazy is that, man? 8,700 health back. It's nuts. I want a King Groot. I don't know if I could ever actually rank him up to 565, but I want a King Groot. There are plenty of other champions that are kind of ahead of him in line for being ranked. But you know what? If I dupe him a few more times, I wouldn't mind. I probably still won't be too excited about the dupes, but if enough of them happen... What is this Demiak? Is this a picture of something, or is this just someone just building something that's kind of cool? Because I'm not sure what it is, if it is meant to be something. Minecraft? No, I know it's Minecraft, but like someone read last, it's something that naturally generated. Loverboy. Okay. Your last one. Brian, mods are effing sick, dude. I just found a crater with a meteor in the middle. I sent you a picture on Twitter. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. What's more nuts is that you were able to win that arena match while multitasking on Anime. BG is legend. It ain't that hard, man. You get used to it. I do my 5-star King Groot again just yesterday. Yeah, sorry to hear that. 5C5 King Groot will feel like when you rank 5 your Joe Fix-It. Maybe. Possibly. You know, I wouldn't care about King Groot normally if I was just, you know, using items to get through 6.2, but I honestly think I can get through quests faster with him in some of the quests than I could with the champions I currently have ranked up and, you know, dying, going back out, restarting, using energy refills and all that stuff. So it might actually save me some units. But yeah, there's other champions, like I said, that I want to rank up first. There's still... I mean, there's other cosmic champions that I want to rank up before him. There's still Venom the Duck. Haven't pulled Corvus, but if I pull Corvus, I still want to rank him up. BG, read last. Where are your last one at, Cody? Hulk Buster buff, Fury Poison immune, Imp mod immune equals 6.2.2 Sinister counter. Dude, you're designing him to be exactly the counter to that boss. Well, I mean, it'd give him something. He does have class advantage too, so hey, why not? ABG, it has been a while. What's up, Sinister Strawberry? What's the easiest way to get 5-star heroes? Well, the first thing is they have to understand that 5-star heroes are not easy to get. This is a very slow-moving game. And eventually, over time, they do come in faster and faster. But your first 5-star, your first few 5-stars, the first 35 stars, they're not going to feel like they come in quickly. Outside of occasionally Kabam will have a special event, give you shards through a calendar like the one going on right now, or, you know, we've had 2-star arenas in the past where for one special week they gave out enough 5-star crystals to get a 5-star. You know, things like that. But through normal gameplay, they're a little bit slow to get. Which is not a bad thing. It means that they actually have meaning behind them. And the ways to get them, you get shards through the arena, the higher tiers of Alliance War, the monthly event quest, the story quest. Make sure that you're never selling any of your champions, because if you, let's say you already have Wolverine out of the crystals, if you pull Wolverine again of the same star level, then you get some shards for the next higher tier. So, you know, if you duplicate a 4-star, you'll get some 5-star shards. And yeah, just over time they build up from kind of all over the place. BG no Heimdall, so can't do 6.2.2, and it's pretty frustrating. Yeah, Cody. I'm trying to think. You don't have Ghost, right? You know, I did surprisingly well using Kingpin. I don't know if you have like a 6-star Kingpin or something like that. And by surprisingly well, I mean I did like, I don't know, 10% damage or something like that. Like, you know, I took him down from 100 to 90%, something like that. But it was my first time, and I feel like I could have done better the next time I tried him. Maybe I could have gotten like 20% off. It's not great, but it's something. But at the same time, yeah, there's no rush. You could just wait to get somebody that's actually a good counter if you don't have one at the moment. Yeah, that guy is a bit of a roadblock. BG, if someone gave you an offer to get 6-pack abs and long hair, or 6-star max Fraggle Rock, what would you choose? Good life or insane prestige? The prestige, of course. 6-pack abs? Do you know what kind of pressure I would have on myself to maintain the abs? Never eat ice cream again? Come on. Come on, son. And long hair? Do you know how expensive it is to buy shampoo to maintain the long hair? No. No. Give me the prestige. No, I would definitely take the 6-pack abs, yeah. And the hair. I have a rank 5, 167. Oh, Cody, you can actually use Ghost then. It's not ideal, but Pete and Legacy, they were both using Ghost. They also did use Heimdall, but you can do a heavy attack to get your active Fury. And just save your power to get to an L3. Drop the L3. It helps if you're using a boost, because you'll get a lot of power back if you've built up some good Furies from the global node. And yeah, I mean, I would check out their runs. It's really not too bad. It's actually one of the better counters to him. It's easier if you have Heimdall, because you don't have to ever do a heavy attack, but yeah. First path was done with Aegon and units. Oh, so you've already done a path. Oh, okay, so you're just waiting to do it 100%. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you have sent over the screenshots of your progression. I just didn't put 2 and 2 together. Just pulled 6-star King Kroot yesterday. I was very sad and mad. Should I instead be happy? Well, he's not a great champion for most uses. So, just being totally real about it, you're probably not going to use him much, if at all, ever outside of maybe Arena or something like that. But he is kind of cool if you ever do get him to a high sig level. So, I don't know. Plus, you never know what unique synergy a champion's going to get and that type of thing. So, I would keep an open mind about it. And maybe just take it as, okay. Got a 6-star. It's not the most ideal, but maybe the next one will be better, and maybe I'll have a use for this guy some point later on. That's kind of how I look at most of these characters, which is part of the reason why I don't really go for feature crystals. On top of me just, considering them a bad value. Some of these other characters that are in the basic pool, sometimes they get an update, sometimes they get unique synergy, or sometimes they're just better than people give them credit for. A little bit underrated. Just noticing, do you have Nightbot for stream? No. That'd save time on BS questions here every day. They could just ask Nightbot. Yeah, but, the robots, they're already taking over enough jobs in this world, I don't mind answering the same questions over and over. I just don't like Nightbot, actually, is the real answer. It's fine, I guess, but it kind of creates some spam in the chat that I don't really care for. And really, I don't mind answering the same questions over and over. It's fine. sometimes I'll answer them in a slightly different way, and maybe somebody who didn't understand the first time I explained it, maybe they'll hear somebody else ask the question, and now it'll make sense, and you know. BG headed into work. I'll be lurking in the background. Good night. All right, Cody, sounds good, man. First 6-star is Psylocke, and I am confused. Me too. I don't really know how to play her. She's a little confusing. No, I mean, that's pretty cool. Some people really like Psylocke. I've never been super into Psylocke. She has a slow power gain. I think it's 25% reduced on your attacks compared to the average champion, something like that. It's just, I don't know, just never felt too good. But she's not bad. You can completely lock out the opponent's power. And kind of a unique champion that doesn't really get much play. So she's kind of cool in that regard too. BG, do you watch Seton Man of Legends? Yeah, from right outside his window. I like to get close to the action. Love your YouTube channel. Thanks, man. BG, if you had duped 5-star Sparkles, would you consider her for rank 5? Yeah, absolutely. Captain Sparkles is a fantastic champion. Oh, actually add that to the list of champions that I want to rank up before a King Groot. But no, she's great. The only thing that the only reason why I may not rank 5 a Captain Sparkles if I got her is because I already have 3 565 Cosmic Champions. Like I need to rank up some other class types. I need to diversify a little bit here. Some of these gates are going to be extremely challenging to get through. Head to bed, keep rocking BG. Alright, Slugbird. Slugbird, did I just say? Oh man, Slugberg. That's a good one, dude. Now I want to see a Slugbird. But yeah, man, have a good night. It's good to see you, dude. ABG, my first 5-star was Cap Infinity from a basic, but for my second, I'm thinking on getting enough 5-star shards for the next featured. Should I? No. I would highly recommend just continue to go with the basics. You need more champions. Slugbird, that works. Call up Cat Murdoch. Yeah, I would love to see that. Some art on that. Sound like you need to use Special 3 as soon as possible, then spam either Special 1 or 2. I'm going to go ahead and just say that's correct, mostly because I forget how she works. So, yeah. BG got my first 5-star. Bishop, is he any good? He's not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. You'll find some use with him. Occasionally, I'll use Bishop for some unique purposes. But yeah, he's not bad. He has high energy resistance, so anytime you're taking a lot of energy damage, like against an Iceman, for example, he'll reduce a lot of that incoming damage and give him, I think it's prowess with him. I know prowess is, you know, for most characters, that's how they increase their special damage. I can't remember if it's something different with Bishop, but I think they're just prowess charges. You build up those, that increases his special damage, and then you fire off a special 2 or a special 3, and you deal a ton of damage. So he's pretty cool. But there are some other champions in this game that are more commonly used. So there are some that are typically regarded as stronger. Our problem is with passive power gain like Hyperion. When you need power control the most, you can't get him to 0 to completely power lock him. Yeah, or the nodes that just have some additional power gain built into them, like 100% increased power gain or 200% increased power gain. It's extremely difficult to lock down those opponents. So you're right. That is one of her biggest problems, is that when you need that power control, you just don't have it at your fingertips. You have to work for it, and it's usually not worth the effort. Oh, I never gave definition. Star! What is the definition? I kind of forgot about it. Otherwise, I would have bugged you about it. Yeah, Bishop is cool. Energy damage makes his PP grow. His prowess and power. You're right. Okay, cat optromancy. Noun. Divination by a mirror or by crystal gazing. What? There was a song I used to really love called Divination, I think, at least. The practice of seeking knowledge of the future or the unknown by supernatural means. I actually didn't know what that meant before. I'd heard the word. Wait.
Divination.
I'd heard the word before, but I didn't know exactly what that one meant. Okay, cool. Interesting. We learned 2 words today. Look at that. Oh, Cody sent over a little picture too of the progress and the top champs. Medusa can do it too. I don't know if he said he was still in here listening, I think, right? Medusa can handle that fight too. It's not the easiest, but yeah. I mean, that fight's difficult. That's sinister. Even when you have champions that kind of meet the requirements of being poison immune and have fury and all that, it's still rough. Gabe sending over another 5. Dude, thank you. Saying, don't talk trash about my girlfriend Psylocke. I'm sorry, man. And I just play the game, did Act 5, still have the skills to play, but I see no change in the game. It's boring. Well, that's a bummer, dude. Thank you very much for the 5, though. Sorry, I was talking some trash about your girl Psylocke. But yeah, sometimes game's not for everybody. BG, do you like turtles? I do like turtles, yeah. Of course. I mean, what kind of a question is that? Turtles are the coolest. Start with making a new profile pic in GIMP. Aha, okay. Interesting. I hope I don't mess up your name. Is it just J Silver? I don't know if I did or not, but thank you very much for the $6. Do you have a last message? I do not see one. Well, thank you a lot for the, thank you very much for the $6. I appreciate it. BG, it's the question my brother made me ask. Oh, okay, about the turtles. I mean, was I supposed to go, I like turtles? That was my best impression of the I like turtles kid. It wasn't very good, I know, but yeah, that's all I got. Gabe sending over another 2, saying Dragon Ball Legends is my new MCOC. Good night, bro. Well, dude, thank you very much for all the generosity tonight. You know, I think I can't remember. Lil Joe, who I don't know if you ever knew, he did some YouTube stuff for a little while, but that might have been while you weren't playing. I want to say he's playing that game, or it's something Dragon Ball Z related. It might not have been that one. I don't know. But either way, you made me think of Lil Joe, which he's one of the coolest dudes. But dude, thank you again for the 2, for everything tonight. Have a good night. BG, don't you think BAM should, instead of going by your days played for what type of players you play against in the arena, they should do it by titles? Because I'm in the type of arena spot where you are. That's dangerous. If they did it by titles, then people might stop their progress intentionally to stay back a tier, and just keep keep crushing the arena, and then never go further in the story because of that. It would feel like getting a new title would have a downside to it. So yeah, I think that's actually kind of dangerous to do. You don't necessarily need to get the top rewards. You don't need to get the new champions to get a lot out of the arena. In fact, most of the time I'm not getting the champions. Most of the time I'm just hitting as many milestones as I possibly can, which if you do have like the Cavalier title, then yeah, I probably still have some advantage with my roster, but you could still get a ton out of the arenas. Jay sent over another 2 saying, Seaton made a variant Omega Red vid. Can we get pro tips for Omega Red? Well, I did make one video with Omega Red. It was an Omega Red speed run through Realm of Legends, which includes quite a few tips on how to play the character. Outside of that, I do sort of have plans to do something else with Omega Red on a more high quality level, but those plans, they're not coming for a while. Like, there's other videos that I have first before I can do that one. So there won't be any new videos with Omega Red, but I also do stream going through tons of content with Omega Red, and I try to share as much as I can along the way. I've used him for a lot of Act 6. For Variant 2, I used him a ton, probably more than any other champion. Maybe Hyperion I used more, I don't remember. But I used him a ton there. So yeah, that's kind of all I got on Omega Red for now. But oh, and war videos. I've already done a few war videos with him, and yeah. But yeah, I get where you're coming from. I'll check out the Realm of Legends speedrun video. Yeah, that one has a lot of tips built into it. But thank you very much for another 2. ABG, did Joel Lyon stop YouTubing? Yeah, although, you know, he said the other night that he's got a little bit more free time with a new job. And I'm curious what that means exactly. I don't know what it means. I don't know if that means that he's, you know, coming back or anything like that. But maybe, just maybe, he'll come back. Nightmare! Celeste, what's up, man? Yeah, dude. Nightmare! BG, I feel like I'm missing something with one of Sue's synergies. Which of the following champs has Indestructible as an ability? Emma, Omega Red, Saber, Magic, Sentry. Sentry I know has some Indestructible. I think it's his Awaken ability if I remember correctly, but I don't remember a whole lot about Sentry because I've never really played him. Magic does not. Sabretooth I don't think does. Omega Red does not. And I don't think Emma does. I think it's just Sentry. APG, how are you? Do you think that my vid would help you in 6.2.5? You don't have ghosts, so I didn't actually watch it, but I think I know what you're talking about, because I think it was Hector that told me about that a couple weeks ago, or was it Hector or someone else? I don't know. Like shortly after his arena. I found out that he was really good for 6.2.5. So, yeah, I plan on using him a lot in there. I've been practicing with Namor a lot, and I plan on using him in Act 6 just in general in a lot of different quests. We're gonna have a fun time using using Namor. It's gonna be different than just sticking to the same champs that I've been playing. You think people would give up Uncollected and Cavalier for Arena? I do. And I'm not even sure if it's worth it to do that or not, but I think people would do it regardless. Which is something as, like, just trying to put myself in the mind of a developer. That's something that you don't want to do, you know? You do not want to give it, like, a downside. You don't want to give a reason to the players at all to have them not keep progressing. BG, I think they should add this character, Beta Ray Bill. You should search him up. He's really cool, and he has a history with Thor. I've looked him up a couple of times in the past. People have brought his name up. He seems pretty popular. But I still don't know much about him. Thoughts on one-time Summon Appreciation event where Arena is title bracketed. The Arena would be milestone based with no cutoffs, just something to help out players. That could be good. I like the sound of that. Yeah. Just milestone based, kind of like the 5-star Arena that we had in the past. So they could maybe have some different rewards based on where you're at in the game. Yeah. Give players another reason to push for those titles. You should watch like last 20 seconds if you want to see what happens. Just wanted you to know for itemless run. Okay, I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're talking about, which is the only reason I did watch it. Actually, I think Hector. Well, Hector's doing his Labyrinth, or not his Labyrinth, his Legends run right now, and he used Namor in that quest a little bit. He does have Ghost, so he was using Ghost. He was using a mix of Ghost, Quake, and Namor for certain things. Like, all three of those champions just bypass that global, which is one of the most difficult globals to play against. So, he's pretty set. Did I just see you drinking yak milk? What? Yak milk? You saw me drinking water. Unless that's a code name for, water. Will Kabam buff Morales one day? I don't know. I hope so. 2 more fights till variant 1 is 100% downside. The edible I had is starting to kick in. Oh no, Doc McShoddy. Maybe it's better to finish that up in the morning, man. I'm Mr. Brian. So a couple days ago, I asked if you were jealous of my 6-star Cyclops and Green Goblin. Since then, I got 6-star King Groot. He's useless? Question mark. Well, we were kind of just talking about King Groot a little bit tonight. I wouldn't say completely useless, but you're probably not going to use him much. But I kind of like him. If you could ever get him high Sig level, he's the tankiest character ever, with a ton of healing and everything. But yeah, you're probably not gonna use him so much. Aaron Abdo, what's up, dude? What's up, man? Are you getting ready to do your run? Are you committing to it, Abdo? Are you actually gonna do it, or are you gonna say nay to the run? Speaking of, what's it called? Speaking of Hector, we're going to raid his channel in a little bit here. Always wanted to submit a ticket to Kabam about those monthly titles. I think they could be useful, like give 1% gold from every sources 1 month, another 1% more battleships and so on. Yeah, dude, I would love if they did stuff like that. Just small bonuses that would add up over time. I think that would be super cool, man. I would love it. Gotta go to sleep. Okay. Have a good one. Should I awaken my 555 Corvus or Medusa? I'm trying to become uncollected. If you run Suicides, go Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, hard to say. Really hard to say. Probably still Corvus, just because he has like that immunity, that basically cheat death that is extremely powerful. But that's a tough one because Medusa is also very strong, and her awakened ability matters a lot. She's not all that usable without it. Probably, but I've also considered following your example and just doing some itemless 6.2 streams. It just looks so exhausting. I'm not prepared, and I haven't farmed poop. Okay. Not sure what I want to do before I fall asleep tonight. Okay, yeah. Well, man, either way, it'll be fun. It really does save you a ton of units the more prepared you are. Like Legacy farmed up a bunch of potions, like a few hundred of them, and he was pretty well prepared. And he didn't have to use many units at all. He had the right champions for it too, of course. And then, you know, Pete, he was decently prepared, but he didn't have the potions farmed up, and he also didn't have Hood. So it ended up costing him quite a few more units. Like, there's, you know, so that like little bit of difference can cost a lot. I have so many questions and no time for answers. For example, I have no Symbiote Supreme, so who do I use for the first 90% of the champ? Beardo thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Do you have a She-Hulk? Beavers, seeing that most runs are done with Ghost, do you think you would be able to reach the cutoff without having her? For top 100? Yeah. For top 40? No. What's up, last Arn? Hey, BG, just saw a Google link that said Seaton is on fire, so I clicked it, and they meant it as a metaphor, and so far the start of this week is BS. Wow. Oh, man. It'd be great if they could edit his face with, like, the scene from Home Alone where he breaks into the door and the blowtorch is on it. Is that what you were looking for? Oh man. Before anyone gets mad too, like, why do you hate Seaton? It's just jokes, guys. It's just jokes. What's your favorite pastry, BG? I don't know if I have a favorite pastry. Yeah, I don't know if I do. I don't know exactly what qualifies as a pastry and what doesn't. But I'm usually not into them so much. Hold on a second. Actually, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Alright, if you guys are trying to, if you guys are trying to lose weight or something like that, you're going to want to look away for the next minute or so. Because some of this stuff does look pretty good. I don't know what this thing is, but it looks delicious. Apparently it's a ham and cheese pinwheel. If that's a pastry, count me in. But most of the stuff, I'm actually, I don't know. I'm actually not so into it. Oh, this thing looks interesting. Danish pastry. Some of this stuff, like, it's a little too sweet for me. And even though I'm saying that, oh, these look great, actually. I don't know what this is, but, oh, man, now I want it. Oh, boy. Alright, enough of this. Sorry, everybody. But, no, I usually stick to, Like, dude, I love the sweets, man. I love the sweets in terms of like candy and like Slurpees and stuff like that. But like those type of dessert pastry type things, I actually don't really eat them too much. I just don't like them. It's not even a trying to watch my weight or anything like that type of thing. I just don't like them. I have Ghost, Wasp, Hood, No, Heimdall, Corvus, Thing, Beardo, Omega, 6-star Domino for Do You Bleed, I suppose. I have the champs for the most part. Medusa plus revives for Sinister. I just don't know. Yeah, you do have a lot of really good stuff there, Abdo. Without being fully prepared is the only thing I'm concerned about for you. Does bagel count? Because bagel with mustard is a pastry under BD's definition. If that's true, then yeah. I love that. Alright, anyway. BG was scouted as a professional team fight tactics player. What? I now play as a member of a Filipino esports team, War Gods, not yet official due to contract signings. Ryu. That sounds pretty awesome, man. That's pretty cool, dude. Part of Team War Gods. I like the name. BG, so you see an Infinity War, and you see how Thor gets the hammer of Stormbreaker. Well, the original comic Stormbreaker belonged to Beta Ray Bill. Ah, yes. I do remember someone saying that in the past now. Good afternoon from Indonesia, BG. Need some advice. Which one you choose? Ebony or Dr. Voodoo for 5-star or rank 5? I would go with Dr. Voodoo. Ebony Maw is meh. He's kind of decent on defense. He's pretty annoying. I don't even know how he works. Sometimes I miss, sometimes I don't. I don't know what the deal is with that guy. But offensively, he meh. It's like a noodle. Have none of those champs. So I'll have 5-star beat up but not ranked up. Talking to Abdo. Could, but would. Rank 4 Morningstar be better than rank 5 Thing or Beardo? I don't know. Hector did some great stuff with Morningstar, but that was a rank 5. I don't know if a rank 4 would be better. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. I'm going to be using the equivalent of a rank 4 Morningstar, kind of. I'm going to use my Unawakened 6-star. Or try to. Alright, one is done. Finally, stand by for reward results. Alright, Doc McShoddy, congrats, man. Well done. Oh, you guys want to see something? Abdo, I wish I could just give you all this stuff, dude. Check this out. Let's skip past by all the normal stuff that's expiring, and let's get down to all of these. I've got items for days. Maybe not for days, but I've got some items here. I wish I could just pass them right on over to you, dude. That was me learning how to play Namor right there. So that when I do take him to Act 6, hopefully it'll be a good time. What exactly would prevent Beardo from being good? Just my ability to intercept? No, he's probably fine. It's just his damage output is not the strongest. And, yeah, he does go unblockable on some of his attacks. Sometimes his light attacks are unblockable, sometimes the medium. I don't remember exactly how he works. Different, like, health percentages. Something like that. Whereas if you have a Mystic champion with high Mystic dispersion, you kind of just launch specials back to back to give yourself some space and be out specials from and stuff. Where'd you get so many? Ah, it's just Realm of Legends. It's just practicing with Namor. Alright, come on, man. Give me some units. Give me another 225. Put me above 2K. When Season 10 Alliance War ends, BG? Season 10 is ending in like 8 days or something. Today's when Tomorrow's Tuesday. I think we have 3 more wars after the one that we're currently in. BGU Captain Marvel movie on Act 6 Sinister work. Yes. There's some recordings of exactly that on YouTube. Yeah, I could do some farming tonight as I plan. Wednesday would be perfect because I have tomorrow off. But AQ starts up again, and I need some of those champs. Can't let the team down on map 7. Yeah. Damn it, we need to do a legend run for 6.3. Dude, I'm gonna try really hard to do a legend run for 6.3. Like, really, really hard. Like, I probably still don't have the champions for it. I'm gonna need to pull a ghost somehow, or a Corvus, or something to help speed up my runs, because the champions I have right now, they're good. There's nothing wrong with them, except they're a little slow compared to, you know, Ghost. 5-star crystal is 26 into my Omega Red, a Skill Awakening gem, and a Mystic rank 5 gem. Ooh. Well, that's some pretty good stuff, Doc McShoddy. Congrats, dude. Very nice. Alright. Guys, I'm going to grab a link to Hector's stream. He should be nearing the end of his run right now. Oh man, I just clicked on Twitter. Brian, I love the sweets. Kratos' favorite show on YouTube. Oh, dude. They look so good. Alright. I'm sorry. What's up, Kratos? Well, let me grab a link to Hector's place. Okay. So yeah, he should be nearing the end of his run. He's doing great. Last time I checked, he was about on pace with Legacy. Maybe going a little bit faster. It was hard to tell because they did take a different order. So I don't know. But yeah, man. Cheer him on. Give him a little bit of energy to make that final push. I'll probably hop on Discord and say what's up to him. I think he, just before you guys go in there, I think he might have been having an audio issue. Well, he was definitely having an audio issue where we couldn't figure it out, but for some reason, like, when he would respond to something, like, his response would come through, like, faster than our question. So sometimes you'd hear him like, answer a question before we even asked it. It was kind of weird. But, alright, anyway. I'm out of here, guys. Ishuda, if you're still in here, thank you so much, man, for being the big deal of the night here with the 32 bucks. Thank you very much. And thank you to everyone else. There were quite a few super chats tonight, so thank you, guys. And, yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Yeah, normal time. Good night, everybody.